Just Isaac.
Hello? Hey, what's going on, everybody? Dude, I'm good, man. This is my first show, dude. I'm opening, dude. I feel like there's a lot of pressure on me, man. I feel like I'm in a submarine, you know? You know what I mean? Awesome. So I'm sure everyone's like, lying on a job resume, Social Security, stuff like that, shit, I did. I work at Harbor Freight, and for those who don't know, Harbor Freight is, like a tool place. We sell tools, safety goggles, gloves, all the miscellaneous stuff, And man, I really do try, man, you know what I mean? But like sometimes customers come in, man, and they ask me questions, and like I feel like I fail the stereotype, to say how some Mexicans know tools, because sometimes it's the case. Well, not with me. You know what I mean? Like one time, some guy came in here and he was like, "Do you know if you have any carabiners?" I was like, "Yeah, I don't really know, man. They don't care about this beaner, so I don't know if they would help you, dude." You know what I mean? Like, they be asking me questions, and I honestly don't know, but like, I don't know, I just work here, dude. Like, I just make things go beep, shit. I really do enjoy my job, but they have like a lot of standards and expectations, and just, they expect a lot of things out of me, dude. Like, reminds me of my ex-girlfriend, bro. Just too much. Like the other day, my manager called in the office. They go, "Hey, Isaac, can you talk in the office real quick?" Here we go again, man. So I go in there, right? I walk in the office and I sit down. Tell me why, dude. They weren't even ready for me, bro. Like, as soon as I go in there, she started typing up like an email or whatever. Oh, what the fuck? So I sit down, right, and I'm waiting. She's typing. She turns to me and she goes, "Okay, let's get on the brass tacks. You're not selling enough memberships, and you're not selling enough replacement plans. You're not selling enough replacement plans. I apologize." And I was like, "Well, I do try, man, and if they tell me no means no, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna force myself on them, I'm not those guys at the mall, like when you go clean your shoes, oh, hey man, how's it going? Oh, your name's Isaac? Oh, sure, Isaac Newton? Dude, smart man, just like you, man. If you wanna buy this product, you're a smart man, bro." So they go, right, and they start, starts going down your shoes, getting all the good stuff, turning the whole spiel, and I'll be like, "Nah, man, I'm okay." "Oh, you don't want the item? Okay. Well, man, for about maybe, $10, I'll clean up your other shoe." "Nah, man, I'm okay." Dude, as soon as I said that, dude, like, their whole mood changes, man. Like, you act like you're like the scum of the earth, bro. Like, you kick their puppy, you push their granny down the stairs, man. Like, they just think of you whole differently. Like, he just, all right, wipes down my foot all aggressively. All right, you can go step off, dude. I'm like, what, dude? You know what I mean? But yeah, I know, so I'm not gonna force anything on them. So they tell me no. So I'm like, all right, man. So they said either pick up your sales, or you're gonna have to find a new job. I'm like, all right, okay. I took it as a man. So I got up and I walked out to the office, right back to my register, and I saw a white couple just waiting there. They're looking around, like they're looking like they're waiting for me. I'm like, "Does somebody fucking work here? Like, what the fuck's going on, bro?" You know what I mean? Like, they're those kind of people. So when I walked up, I was like, "Hey guys, I can have you guys right down here." So they walk up, right, and I give my pitch. "Hey guys, how you doing today? Are you receiving our instant officer promotions? Do you have a phone number list today?" The guy goes, "No." I was like, "Well, are you sure, man? Just in case you want, just in case you got to return anything, I could look you up by your phone number, and then we could do like a return in case you're not on your receipt." "Nah, I'm okay." "Are you sure?" "Yeah." "Well, they'll fire me if you don't." "What?" His wife was like, "Huh?" I was like, "I don't mean, I'm just, saying what's up. If I don't get your phone number, they'll fire me." He goes, "They're gonna fire you if you don't get my phone number, specifically." I'm like, "Sir, if I don't get you and everybody else that walks up to me, brother, man, like, I'm out the door, dude." And his wife was like, "You can have my phone number." "No." I cut her off quick. I was like, "No, you can ask him." I'm asking him. And he was like, "Dude, why are you making this a big deal?" I was like, "You know what? I'm sorry, all right? Forget everything I said. Forget the last 5 minutes, okay? Let me get you checked out. Let me get you get out of here, all right? Let me get you out of here, all right? Or start scanning his items, beep, beep." And I was like, after we download Indeed soon, just start looking for a job. We start thinking that. I was looking back for your items today? Okay, sure. So, let's start scanning his back items, right? And then he was like, "Oh." So I was like, "Man, I have to find a new job, dude. They're gonna fire me." He goes, "Bro, if you want my phone number, just add it in." I was like, No, it's okay. It's okay. Because if I get your phone number now, I know it's not because you were willing, it's because you were forced. And I don't want to do that. I'm not going to force you, alright? Or scanning the items, right? You know, and then he was like, dude, like, I don't want to make a big deal out of this. Like, I'm not making a big deal, man. Just like I said, forget it, alright? Forget it. You're not probably going to see me anymore after this, right? Probably because you didn't give me your phone number, you know what I mean? So I'm probably getting fired. Would you like to go back for your items today? I know I'm going to ask you already. And he goes, dude, just take my number. I was like, no, I'm okay, dude. You know what I mean? So he ended up walking away, and my manager's like, did you get his number? I was like, I tried. I was like, oh, you seen office promotions? He said yes, but he was in a hurry. I lied. I fucking lied, bro. I'm not gonna be like, oh no, yeah, we had a whole spiel about, you know, trying to guilt trip him, dude. What the hell? You know what I mean? You know, I was gonna go big or go home, man. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I learned that from my dad, dude. You know, have you ever met somebody that like says the most like crazy sayings or analogies, dude? That's my pop. That's my dad, dude. As much as I love my dad, bro, he just says the most wildest things. Like I remember I was in like 6th grade, right? And I'm like sweeping the kitchen, right? He comes in. Fuck, son. It's hotter than 2 fat bitches in a phone booth out there, dude. I'm like, what the fuck? All right, Pop. He goes, can you go in my closet and give me another gray shirt from my closet, please? This one's all sweaty. It looks like I got a little turtle shirt on my back. I'm like, all right, Pop, so I go and get it, right? You know what I mean? He cracks me up, man. I remember when I was in, when I first started high school, he said I started snoring, and I did this thing, right, where I would do the Ric Flair figure 4 with my legs as I'd sleep. I don't know. He took a picture of it one night, right? He took a picture of it, and even though he only had it for about maybe 4 years, this man shows everybody, dude. Shows everybody. He goes, dude, look at my son, dude. Fucking Ric Flair, dude. Look at that, dude. Trying to win the World Heavyweight Championships. Fuck, dude. Come on, man. Why you gotta do me like that, man? Like, I remember one time, he said he was going to do his usual walk to the house, right? He does a walk to the house every night, you know, just to make sure everyone's fine, breathing, and not defiling themselves, you know? And, so he said he heard me from across the house. He said I was snoring so loud that he heard me from across the house. He was in the kitchen getting some water for him in bed. So instead of him, like, doing anything, he waits till the next day to confront me, right? So I'm like cleaning the dish, right? He goes, son! Yeah, Pop? Dude, last night, dude, you were snoring like a gorilla on the football field, dude. What? Dude, like, what does that even sound like, first of all? I didn't say that though, but in my head, like, it sounded so funny, I couldn't help myself but start laughing. I was like, ah! Start laughing, dude. He goes, it's not funny, I'm being serious, dude. Be quiet, you almost woke the baby up. I'm like, dude, the baby's 3 years old and she sleeps in the bed in the room with my sister, right? She's not waking up, all right? Only thing waking her up is George Lopez at 3 a.m., all right? Come down. All right, but I love my pops, dude. I love my pops. But it's funny enough, as he's telling me that I'm snoring like a gorilla on a football field, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm going all crazy, right? Supposedly, that's what he said I sounded like, dude. His words, not mine. Swear, dude. Swear to God, dude. He said, as he's telling me this, right? He said, his neighbor, right? His neighbor comes out, and my dad and our neighbors don't really get along. You know what I mean? And him and his neighbors are Indian. That's important. You know what I mean? It's important. We love everybody here. All right, but Indians don't eat beef. So my dad, he went one day. He wanted to grill outside of the apartments, right? He's like scrubbing the grill there. He got it good. Got the onion, going on the grill, dude. He's gonna go inside and get the carne asada, right? So he goes upstairs, right, dude. Now he was maybe gone for maybe a minute and a half. Just had to walk about 10 feet to the stairs and go up and grab the carne asada. By the time he left, many people ran up with their corn and started just throwing vegetables on the thing, started grilling it up. So by the time my dad comes out, they're already cooking up ears of corn, dude. Grilling them up, dude. So my dad gets so mad, dude. He goes, you know what, dude? Fuck you. You go eat your corn the long way. I was like, and I just imagined him just, how? You know what I mean? Just deep throating him out. Just imagine like a corn, just like that, dude. I just laughed when I heard that. I was like, dude, Dad, you cracked me up, dude. Craziest thing, dude. So me and my dad, we have talks, and just randomly he'll be like, oh yeah, so just tell me random things about my life. No, about his life, I'm sorry. Random things about his life. And I think it's crazy, because usually like, I'll be like, sitting in the living room, hey son, come scratch my foot. That's when I know he wants to hang out with me. Come scratch my foot, come rub my feet, dude. Hey son, come take my socks off, and come get my feet some rub, or come scratch my hip. That's how I know he wants to do things with me, you know? And it's fine, you know, my dad's not gonna be like, hey son, come watch a movie. Hey son, come watch basketball with me. He's not gonna say that, he's not that kind of man. I mean, that's fine. Like I said, I love my dad to death, you know? So I'm scratching his foot, right? And, you know, I think somehow the conversation went to AA. And he goes, yeah, I went to AA, Alcoholics Anonymous. I went to that. I was like, really? That's crazy, Pop. How come you had to go? Oh, I didn't have to go. Your tata had to go, his father. He said that my tata is dad, right? So he was Jose Ramirez II. And my dad is Jose Ramirez III. Their logic was, since my dad looked old enough, they had the same name, they passed, right? Bulletproof, right? So my tata goes to my dad, goes, hey, Mio, come here. You're gonna go to my A meeting. Sit in the back, all right? Have them sign it, meeting, about 2 hours, have them sign it, don't talk to nobody, come straight home. He goes, but Pops, like, then, he goes, they're not gonna ask questions, okay? I'm Jose Ramirez, you're Jose Ramirez. They're not gonna ask for your ID, all right? You're fine. Just sit in the back, you look old enough, you'll be okay. So my dad said he goes, right? He goes to the meeting and he sits there, right? And some guy was like, you look a little young to be here, man. Oh yeah, I don't know tell you, man. Yeah, I guess. He goes, oh yeah, man. So they go, right? And you have to say your name. Hi, my name is so-and-so. Hi, my name is so-and-so. So he stands up. Hi, my name is Jose Ramirez, right? And he says what he's there for. Hi, Jose, what are you here for? And like, my dad didn't like remember what he was supposed to be there for, like, you know, like drinking sauce. Apparently, my tata was there for some other stuff. He was drunk and he did some stuff, you know, public indecency, right? He didn't remember that, so he goes, oh yeah, I was drunk. And the guy was like, well, what were you doing? And he was like, yeah, man, I'd rather not talk about it. So he just sits down, right? He just looks all like, you know, confused. So like, my dad's telling me he's thinking, right? He's like, what am I gonna walk to my pops, dude? And as big as he is, he was kind of scared to get in trouble with my tata. You know, it's not that he was gonna like beat him, but he still like gets a smack on the head, punch in the chest. To this day, you know, I still get those sometimes, you know, little punches in the chest, a little smack to the head. Hey, but it's tough love. I remember a lot of things, but hey, it's tough love, dude. Thank you.